Hey, it's John over at Toyota Grand Rapids, and today we are going to test out the latest safety technology on the 2021 Camry. So right here I have a 2021 XSE. It's a nice sportier look. It's got a sport tuned suspension, also has a nice big panoramic moonroof, heated seats, navigation, and a red interior. It's very sporty, very sexy, but that's not why we're doing the video. We're doing the video on the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus, which is on all the 2021 Camrys. So I'm gonna hop in and we're gonna take it for a spin. So I get it, we all think that we're good drivers, but it doesn't hurt to have an extra set of eyes on the road. They did a survey and it turns out that most people think they're above average for driving. So if you remember anything from math class, you know that's not really possible. Most people can't be above average. So try to have a little humility with your driving. I get it. There are some people that are worse than you on the road. But I know for me personally, maybe it's been a long day, I'm tired, it's dark out, it's rainy. All of those things have an impact on how well I can see, how well I can make decisions, and so it helps to have an extra set of eyes on the road. These technologies are meant to assist you, not to replace you. So you got your pre-collision system, a full range dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure alert, lane tracing assist, roadside assist, automatic high beams, and you now have intersection support, particularly with left turn lanes for your pre-collision system. And the vehicle is better at accelerating into the fast lane when you're on the expressway or if you're on a road like this. So this intersection right here is a great example of how the updated pre-collision system reads intersections. It looks for oncoming vehicles and left-hand turns, it's looking for pedestrians, and it's looking for cyclists. Okay, so it's meant to be an extra set of eyes when you pull up to an intersection or as you're driving to avoid collision. Alright, so I just passed a speed limit sign and I didn't notice what the speed limit was. I was busy looking at the road, but fortunately there is the camera in the front of the car that will take a look, read the speed limit sign, and then throw it right up in my multi-information display for me. So it is January in Michigan. We have snow. We have snow on the ground pretty much always. Sometimes it's on the road. Right now we had a few inches or 4 inches I think yesterday, but that's all clear. So it's a great opportunity to test out the lane tracing assist and lane departure alert. So it's reading those yellow lines on the left and the white lines on the right and letting me know that lane departure alert and lane tracing assist are going to be able to work because the lines are there. So let's test it out. So if I lean a little bit over to the right, that's nice. So it beeped at me, it gave me that notification, and it also steered my car for me over to the left lane, or excuse me, over to the center of the lane. So another thing you're going to notice in your multi-information display is you've got two lines for the road. Those lines are either going to be solid lines or they're going to be empty lines. If they're empty, it means that the camera hasn't picked up on where the lines are on the road. If they're solid, then it's letting you know that it's identified the lines, and so thus you can use lane departure alert and lane tracing assist. Again, this is able to read, there's two lanes here, and it was able to read that situation. Now I'm going to try this. We are merging onto the expressway, okay? And I'm going to see how well it does around these turns. Pretty good. So I was able to slow down around the turns. As I'm merging, I've got the cruise control on, but it's slowing down around these turns. It's reading that with that level of a turn, you're going to want to slow down a bit. So I do appreciate that technology. So now I'm going to accelerate onto the expressway, and we're going to set it up for a higher speed. So it's set to 72, and we're going. So the cruise control is active, the roadside assist is active, letting me know about speed limit signs, and I mean, here we are. So we're driving in my multi-information display. It's letting me know, one, I should hold the steering wheel. I've got my hands off the steering wheel right now. Now I put it back on. And it's showing me that it's recognizing the lines. You see how those lines are solid, they're not empty. So it recognizes the lines on the road. It's showing me my speed limit is set to 72. It's showing me that my sensitivity is 1 bar as opposed to 2 or 3, so I stay a little bit closer to vehicles. And right now I'm driving 71. And why would that be if I haven't set it to 72? Well, it's because I have a car in front of me, and they're going 71. Now, the nice thing is, when I move over to the next lane, it's going to speed up a little bit for me, but I'm set to 72, so it's not going to really speed up too much. That's letting me know right there that I was getting too close to the left part of my lane, so it gave me an alert. One thing to keep in mind is this is a full speed dynamic radar cruise control. So I can use it on the expressway, and I can use it here on this road right now where I'm at a stop sign or stoplight. So if I turn my cruise control on, I hit resume, it's going to brake for me. It sees the vehicle right in front, and it's going to adjust speed based off of traffic. So as the light turns green, I'm going to hit the gas just because I like to be a little bit more on top of it at the light. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my feet right off of the gas pedal. And so it is making decisions based off of that for me. So there's a car that pulled up in front. See how that happened right there on the road. The vehicle was able to read that situation and slow down. Again, I'm not touching the steering wheel right now. I think generally when you're driving, you're going to want to touch your steering wheel, but this is just to show you that it works in keeping you centered as you drive. So we're coming up to a light here, and the vehicle is slowing down. Okay. And that beeping is letting me know that the steering assist is unavailable. It's basically telling me, hey, listen, put your hands back on the steering wheel. When you come up to a light, it's going to have a limited visibility to where the lanes are and everything like that. So again, not meant to replace you. It's super cool though. So one really cool thing that they added with these 21s is when it comes to changing lanes, it is going to read that you're trying to get over, and it's going to speed up more aggressively. Okay, so that did a great job in terms of I could feel the car speeding up, but it was also able to read that there's a vehicle right in front of me, so it mitigated the speed to what was safe. Now let's say you wanted to turn off the radar for your cruise control. You wanted cruise control, but you just didn't want it to make those decisions for you. Yes, you can turn it off. What you're going to want to do is right here in your steering wheel, you have your cruise control settings, and there's this little button on the right hand side that is to turn on and off your cruise control. You're going to hold that for 2 seconds, and that's going to turn off your radar cruise control. Okay, meaning you'll go to your regular normal cruise control without the radar involved. And the radar is right in front of the vehicle. It's right where the Toyota emblem is. And so it uses that technology in conjunction with your camera to adjust speed, and it's used for the pre-collision system and all that. I had a great drive. I also got some coffee, and I was really impressed. I was really impressed with the full speed dynamic radar cruise control. Impressed with how it accelerates when I get into the passing lane. The roadside assist I didn't get into any accidents, so that's a good indicator that the pre-collision system is working, I guess. But yeah, I had a great experience, very nice drive in this Camry XSE. The technology is really cool, so definitely come in. We'd be happy to have you take one out and test it for yourself. So thanks so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.